The landscape approach is important because it's a different way of thinking of land uses. Traditionally, there's been a segregation of functions, so forests are on one side, agriculture on another, conservation on another. One of the best examples that I can think of is in Central Africa, for example, where some of the pressures around a landscape which is focused on Cameroon, Congo and Gabon is basically characterized by drivers of deforestation, which are logging, agriculture, and swidden expansion, but also artisanal mining. And then you've got this large protected areas in between. And in order to ensure that there's maximized benefits for everybody, the government's concerned and the NGOs working in the area brought together all of the stakeholders who had never really spoken to each other before to get a shared vision of how that landscape can be managed as a single entity rather than as segments within that landscape. So in terms of forestry, traditional approaches to conservation has been an exclusionary process, the creation of protected areas, excluding local people, which affects their livelihoods significantly, the rule of law basically, restricting access. The landscape approach is perhaps more benign in that respect, looking towards a more integrated approach, that integrating livelihoods into forestry, understanding the relationship between forests, trees and people in landscapes, which is fundamental to their security, food security, water security, health security. And work that CIFOR has been doing has focused on the relationship between tree cover and child nutrition. And we have a very, very powerful and compelling data set that shows there's a strong relationship between tree cover and childhood nutrition. And that's regardless of poverty. So people who live in a more diverse environment have access to more diverse diets and are in fact have better nutrition. Diverse cropping systems where smallholder farmers are growing a range of different products in landscapes that are diverse environmentally, diverse in terms of biodiversity, are extremely important. 40% of the world's food is grown in such systems. Those systems are providing food, medicines and other plant-based and other resources to the urban centres. And as we enter an urbanised society, those services are going to become increasingly important. The other incredibly important thing about having such diversity in your agricultural systems is they're more resilient to climate change. We at CIFOR are very keen to ensure that the role of natural resources, of forests and trees in landscapes, are linked very clearly to food production.